I'm gonna get that up again because the tape obviously didn't work.
What the hell is taking so long?
Uncle Thomas, we're on.
Islanders.
I think you Islanders remember this last episode. It's Sky.
Get a truck over and empty it, eh, idiots?
Okay, Islanders, it's the next day. I just wanted to come back here again. The abnormal high tides came through earlier this month and obviously caused a lot of harm. A lot of harm than good, of course. But right now we're coming back here. At least probably like 2 weeks after the abnormal high tide. I just wanted to show you all. This is the 600th episode here today. So happy 600 episodes, Islanders. Lucky we can be here today, celebrate. Oh, and we got a surprise appearance for somebody that will happen right towards the end of this episode here. He's obviously been in it ever since the very beginning. I think we might give him a surprise. I think we might have a surprise appearance for to see him towards the end of this episode. But right now we're just going to focus on Jock Kennedy Park. Right now, this is where I'm at, and as you can see, the abnormal high tides have subsided. Actually, it's gone down quite a lot actually, because I remember when we came here, when we recorded the abnormal high tides that came by here. The abnormal high tides got up to about here. They got up to about here where that patch is. That's how high the water got, right up there. And if we go down here to the boat ramp here, the abnormal high tides actually got right up. They actually swallowed the concrete patch that the public bench was sitting on, was resting on. So over here, got a lot of. The water subsided significantly, as you can see. But I think whoever owns that is not going to be too happy about it being buried underwater like that. One of the dinghies there. And then all of these boats right here, and tinnies, have all been washed ashore on there. And then, if we go all the way over to the boat ramp here, because you others would like to see the boat ramp, well, the water level is lower here than what it was during the abnormal high tide. The abnormal high tide, the water almost reached up to the boat ramp. And then you go all the way down. Let's go down a little bit. You can see just how much lower it is now with the oysters completely submerged. Okay, the water was right up to here on the morning of the abnormal high tide. The water was right up to here. Okay, but you can go down a little bit more now. And look at it. Much lower than the abnormal high tide. I think we're at the peak of the high tide now, I think. But yeah, you can just see it there. All the oysters are underwater now. All the oysters that have been smashed up onto the boat ramp, they're all underwater. So yeah, this is... So there's another boat there. Don't know who owns that. Maybe you Islanders can find out. It's already been on a post on Facebook about it, but no real answer. Alright, Islanders. Gonna go now. Have lunch. Bye, Islanders. See you later. Alright, Islanders. We've made it down to Rocky Point here, which is another big part of our 600 episode celebration. We're going to go down here. But yeah, you can see right here goes out into the water right there. You can actually see the water's like I'll show you islanders over here, the stairs. There's no stairs. Look, the stairs are gone. You can just see just how high the water actually is here. Now I did cover this in a series called Island Life Postcards. It was originally called Island Exploration, but there is a section down here that I want to address all of you over to right now, which was there was a little passage along the back here, along the back outskirts of Rocky Point. There's actually a little section down here where you could be able to walk across here, and it actually leads you to nowhere really. But I figured I might as well do it because it is at a special occasion. Of course, undoubtedly with Psycho Dad on borrowed time, it's not long now until he's gone. Because like I said, he's sitting on borrowed time. Alright, so over here, we won't be able to walk very far because the water's so high up, but yeah, on abnormal high tides you would not be able to do this. All of this would be under, and even this area here would be completely under as well, because the abnormal high tides would be able to rise up to above 2 meters in some areas, especially with that category 1, category 2, whichever high it was, ex-tropical cyclone Seth. Some places actually got up to as high as 2 meters in some places. This is where it ends. It's dead end. Dead end here, so we have to turn back now. But at least you got to see a little bit of the track here. I did cover this in Island Life Postcards earlier, last year, so if you do want to see that, I suggest you go watch the first episode, Island Life Postcards Episode 1, Rocky Point, up on YouTube. So, yeah, so if you wanted to go ahead and look at that, that's a spin-off of Island Life. Focuses on key destinations and attractions. And it more focuses on the attractions rather than the adventure. Island Life really packs in. It actually packs in more than Island Life Postcards ever does, because Island Life Postcard focuses more on the attractions aspect rather than the adventure that it gives. So yeah, that's that. I'll show you the little the other side of Rocky Point just before we do wrap things up and go down to Sandy Beach for the next part of our special 600 episode milestone. Just going to go in between the trees here, weaving between the trees. As you islanders can see that this is what's happening out here. There's fishing going on. So that's that. Wow, you can actually see the vastness out here, and let alone, wow, sink that's been left unmaintained. Okay, well, okay, I think that's all I can really do. Okay, well, I'm gonna shake a leg and get out of here. But you islanders got to see Rocky Point here in our special 600th episode celebration right here that we are kicking in full force as well. So anyways, islanders, I think that's enough of us looking at Rocky Point. Let's go to our next attraction, Sandy Beach. Alright islanders, we are here at the Russell Island Lions Park, I already did an Island Life postcards episode on that, so if you wanted to go see that instead, that'll give you more key points on there. But this is the 600th episode celebration, so we're going to keep going and celebrate episode 600 by looking at these key points of Russell Island here. We don't normally get to do this sort of thing every time. This is like very special times, and this is going to be the last time that you're probably going to see this, as Psychodad is not really going to be in these series anymore. It's the time's ticking. He is sitting on a ticking time bomb to his death. As like I said before, he's sitting on borrowed time after what's been going on. So obviously, with everything that's been happening left and right, oh my goodness, I can see that some people just ditch their shirts or whatever here. There we go, that's where the water is. Now this is the only beach that has sand at Russell Island, according to some of the locals that actually live on Russell Island, those that have lived here for years. And yeah, so what I obviously do is, this is Russell. And there it is. Wow. So this is the beach. Now, nice home. And over here, Islanders, I actually remember that Psychodad actually made an improved cast net throwing video right here in this lot. Right here in this slot, he actually did throw a cast net here. Don't remember where it was exactly, but he threw one. And he did pretty good throwing one too, I have to admit. He's pretty good at that sort of thing. That's who he is. But we're going to go over this way, Islanders, because you've seen one half, but where's the second half? You want to see Sandy Beach, not Russell Island Lions Park. Well, Russell Island Lions Park's kind of in the neighbourhood as well, so right next to Russell Island Lions Park is Sandy Beach. So I'll reveal it to you next. I just figured I might as well go through Lions Park first, because it's right there, and then Sandy Beach can be second. So we're going to go through Sandy Beach next, and I figured that we might as well, celebrate episode 600 doing this. So it's all good to see you all here and seeing all of this, going through areas where they are, like all the areas that you know and love. So these are some of the best places to obviously walk alongside. Okay, there's a bit of a dead end. There is no way I can get across there. Alright, well we're going to have to turn back and go through the parkway to get to Sandy Beach, because it's blocked off by a tree. A tree has blocked off the path. We've never gone back around the back before, oh my goodness. Okay. There's a toilet block. I never really gone around the back before. But let's keep going. Yeah, so this is the other end. Well, this is where the playground is. Yeah, you can see this is where the beach is, and right alongside is the beach itself. Sandy Beach itself is right over here. So just go over here. Look at that right out front, you can actually see it. It actually shows you the bay all in its glory. Ah. So, sure you can see here, sandy beach right here. I'm going to go down here, show you more of the beach. Of course, the dog was coming after me. They should probably restrain their dogs better. Tell them not to go after, you know, walkers by. Walkers, people walking past. So yeah, that dog surely got told off. Alright. More of sandy beach right here, you can see. Pretty cool to see that. Oh! It's actually standing on, like barely hanging on. It's like rocks underneath it. Okay, so the water's so high up that you can't even access the tree stump anymore. Like you can't really access it anymore. Look, the water's so high you can't access it. We'll go down the little pathway that we used to go, that I've gone down a few times already. Even though we won't be able to go through the entire thing because it's blocked off by water. We'll see how far we can get. Just with the water, we won't be able to go far because of how high the water is at this tide. Because we are at high tide. There we go. So we're going to keep going. Alright. We've been able to get past that, barely. Let's keep going on this. We're almost through. Inevitably there should be a roadblock coming up. Ah, yes there is. And there's the roadblock. There will probably be more than just that one as well. But the fishies are going through. Well, we've gone as far as we can. We have to go back now. But like I said in the older episodes, best time to walk along this passage here is when the tide is at its absolute lowest. When it's at the lowest tide, that's the best time to walk through here. Here we go. We're going to go back now. Oh, well, there you have it. The top 3 attractions for our 600th episode. I have no idea where we'll head to next. But I think we'll leave that for another time, Islanders. I think we're just going to head back now. Let's go. Let's go up, up. Okay, Islanders. See you later. Okay, Islanders, we are here at, I think it's near the near the sports area there, where I did the finale for the Island Life postcard, coming up on the 21st of March. Islanders, any of you that are enthusiastic about it, you can go there, check it out. Well, we're going to go along here right now because I heard there's a community garden down around the back here. Look after me and I'll give you more avocados. Please don't park on my routes. I won't. See a whole bunch of avocados on these trees here. And if you go further down, there's a community garden down there, so... Oh, please don't park on my routes. I'm sick and having treatment. Hello, I'm Darley Day Overson. Please don't park on my routes. I'm 65. I need some TLC. Love me, love my avocados. Please don't park on my routes. Okay. There was a little community garden down here that we won't be able to access, but we'll just look through the outside anyway. But we found some pretty funny please don't park on my route signs. I think they're closed. Okay, good. Well, we're only going to be just outside here, but this is the community garden right here. Yeah, that's the community garden, Islanders, even though you won't be able to really see it all that well, but there you go. But yeah, that's what the community garden looks like. I think we'll get out of here now before they find out anything's up, before the jig's up. So it's pretty cool to see this place in the art gallery. I thought they actually had I thought they had a sign on here. They don't have a sign on this one anymore. How rude. That one's having treatment. Hello, I'm the Giving Tree. Please don't park on my routes. Fine. That sounds good enough to me. Hello, I'm Ava Hart. Please don't be mean to me. Please don't park on my routes. No, I won't. Look after me and I'll give you more avocados. Please don't mark on my roots. Okay, well, that's it, Islanders. I think that's all I can really show you in this episode today. So, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Oh, quickly first, I want to show you this. Rick Arts Art Studio is right here. Rick Arts Art Studio is that way. There you go, everybody. Nice. Alright, Islanders, we are here at the RSL, right here, the club that the locals built, but of course, we're the only ones here, but there's no one here. And there was a little sign up here, so I'm going to go up and have a look at it. But yeah, this is the RSL right here. It says here, that the trading halt had actually taken place. So, see, the Russell Island RSL board advises that a trading halt has been investigated by the board and the club is closed forthwith. You will be advised when the club will reopen. On behalf of the board president, a trading halt is a temporary suspension of a company's trading activity that may occur at the request of the company. So that was on Saturday, 11th December 2021. And of course, as you probably have guessed, it's closed. That's right, everyone, the lights are out in that place, and over here is where all the events took place. I used to be here for all the open mic and karaoke events that the RSL once had. Sadly though, that's not happening for a while. But this is why I used to come here all the time. So that's why you used to see a lot of my late night episodes of Island Life, and why I uploaded them so late was because I was always here. Oh, and Psycho Dad actually won some of the some choice Undoa pokie machine winning here. He actually used to profit off of that sometimes. He used to come here and make a lot. During that time that he was here, he also made the second highest, which is his most recent. We'll be back soon, RSL, we promise. So here we are, we're going through a whole selection of cars that are all around here.
We're gonna park here?
Well, yeah, we'll park here. So we'll park here, and I'll show you there's a little bit around this area here now. We remembered a lot of these places, Islanders. This is the 600th celebration here. This is no different. We're going to do it. So I'm going to show you Islanders right down the end here. So I'm going to go all the way down to the end over there. Back soon. Right there. Alright, now I'll show you Islanders down here. So down here, now we've done this a few times already, but it's obviously just good to look back at the memories that we've had. So down here, of course, because this is the 600th celebration and we're doing this, so we're not going to go down, but I just wanted to show you this. Look, this right down here is path 666. And why do I call it that? Because it is the Daredevil's path. The devil's number 666, so that's why that's there. And I also wanted to reveal all of you also to a few other amenities that we have around here. So, of course, I wanted to show you all over here, and right over here. So over here is where all the cars are. So this is where people park their cars there, so that they can head to the mainland without any hesitation, right? Right, well, there's another path down here. I think it's a more safer one. Yeah, this is the more safe path. But it's called 666. Oh, should I know? Call it path 66. Why not? So path 66 is right here. Because path 666 is more over there. And that's more steep than this one is. But you can come down here and look at all the parking that you have here. You have parking like it's no tomorrow. But sometimes it is difficult to find a space. But right now there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably only about. So I've found 4 so far. And then 5 and 6, 7. So 7. 8. There's only 8 spaces here. 8 spaces. And normally you don't get that many spaces. You usually get none. Usually they're all full. But now, no. Seems to be quite a huge reduction now. But it's still hard to find a space anywhere. And anywhere close enough to the ferry is it's not feasible either. You need to be pretty desperate to find one. That's what many of the people here have had to suffer for so long. And if we go down here again, like you can see, all the cars are here, and there's very few spaces left. How cool, how uncool and uncalled for is that? That is so uncalled for. And Islanders, we got Hawthornden Drive, and I never showed you down there. And I'm not going to show you down there now. We'll show it in the future. But I think it would be very interesting to go down there, find out what's down there. I've not been down here before. But it would be nice to see what's down there. We might do that in future. What do you Islanders reckon? I think if I show you down there, you'll like it. Anyway, Islanders, that's almost it. I'll show you a few more that we have. We actually have Auntie Alice's Cafe and a doctor's. So Auntie Alice's Cafe is right here. I'll show you all. So right over here is Auntie Alice's Cafe. And right up there is where you can order things from there. It's a really lovely cafe here. I'm not going to get anything from them now because the fact that yeah, this is Auntie Alice's Cafe, the doctors, yeah. And the espresso place. Well, I think there's more tables inside. Oh, and Islanders, look who we have here, a curlew. Ha ha ha. Hey curlew, I know you're there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so there you go, Islanders. One more place that I wanted to show you was the Russell Island Recreation Hall down here now. There's a bit of info behind this one. The recreation hall down here doesn't allow you to have parking inside. But the news is not all bad. I'll show you all. This is where everything is. The magic is right here. Now, of course, it's closed. This is the recreation hall right here. Right. So that's where the church is. There's a Bay Island Seventh-day Adventist church right over here every Saturday. So yeah, that's all. So yeah, that's it, Islanders. I mean, that's really all that there is to say around this area. There's not much, but it's something. Alright, Islanders, well, I don't know where we're going to go to next, but I suppose we'll see you later. Okay, Islanders, peace. Okay, Islanders, our 600th episode celebration continues on here. We've got the ferry terminal here. This is where a lot of the things happen. A lot of the magic happens here. This is where obviously you would go to the mainland or inter-island from here. You can go to the other islands for free, or you can just pay a few bucks to go to the mainland. Now, ticket prices will vary. For whether you're on a go-kart or you're on different level go-karts, concession or adult, the fares will vary. If you have a concession card, you can be able to travel concession. If you don't have a concession card or a concession go-kart, then you must pay the full adult ticket fare. all of this is under construction at the moment, so can't really do anything about it, but this is what it looks like here. This is the ferry terminal where the magic begins. It's cool to see all of this here. And you know, passenger ferry is not the only thing that you can travel with. There is also the vehicle ferry, which is right here. You can travel with them too. That's a pretty good alternative to travel with the vehicle ferry. Yeah, I'm not travelling to the mainland today. I have no purpose going there. But I think I'll show you all anyway. About the vehicle ferry. It goes down here. Obviously, it's taking that's one of the vehicle ferries that goes all the way over to the mainland. Redland Bay. Except in episode 80 they go on to Cleveland. But it does go to Redland Bay, so that's good. And yeah, that's what's going on here. Notice board. You put all the things that you have up there, and then they usually get taken down after a long while. My dad's Frenchy Woodmouse and Monsieur Rat in Paris. Private advertising was obviously there. But yeah. And then all the parking's here. There's a little undercar area there where you can take a taxi to anywhere at Russell Island. Do hope that you enjoy seeing this, because I think that's it. Okay, Islanders, now our last look through everything here at this end. Yeah, so this is it, Islanders. I hope you've enjoyed our 600th episode celebration, but our surprises aren't over yet, because you're going to be seeing someone very, very special coming up very, very soon, actually, in a very few seconds time. So hope you're all looking forward to that, and we'll meet you there. Okay, Islanders, hi. We've still got more for all of you, really. So there have been a number of things that have happened over time. But how did we get here? Well, we all started out pretty much from rock bottom. Barely anything, and of course with an Oppo A91 smartphone as the only camera. Then we evolved. And now I have over 3 different phones. The Redmi Note 8 Pro, which I'm filming with, the Redmi Note 9T, and the Oppo A91. I also have a camcorder, the Panasonic HC V180. And of course, how did I start? I started off with an Acer Aspire that obviously is out of service. And then I evolved to the Dell G3 and the Acer Predator. And I did pretty good for myself, I have to admit. But there were a number of things that you Islanders had no idea. Of course, I might address a few of those. Mostly these are the Psycho Dad freakouts right here. Of course, to start off with, there was the Mahjong freakout that Psycho Dad actually had, complaining about the tiles side by side.
That f***ed me off.
Oh, really?
Unsolvable. This thing after thing, side by side.
I think I've already noticed that. I think by 2018 you would have figured that out already. And then there was also the Mahjong Freakout episode 63. Yeah, you can quite upset with this because it's he obviously keeps scoring zilch on it.
You can't help but score zilch, the way being set up.
Oh.
It just never puts anything up that you can use, never. See, there was a 7 there, ready to go up on that 7, and now it's vanished, gone. It isn't there.
Oh no.
It was there a minute ago, but it's just materialised, gone.
And the score?
Gotta be zilch. It will not let you win.
Exactly. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Every time. Every time. Every time. Oh, and there's also the Oppo A91 final day. He got real mad about that one. Oh, we've got a few cars coming down from over there. 2 of them. Oh, there's more of them.
Of course there's more of them.
5 cars. 6. Yeah, there's another one.
Oh, for sake.
It's endless. Absolutely.
Car on the friggin' island.
Move it.
Indicator on you, silly.
And there was several others as well. Let's see if we can go through those lists now. You heard the man. Don't come back here.
You're a piglet. Piglets are not welcome.
Oh!
Refuse to share. Won't let any of the other birdies have any. Scoff the lot.
Oh!
An oinker of the first order of oinkers.
Ooh!
A bottomless pit.
Ooh! Alright, now, the ones that I do know of is, I think there was the snail mail towards the end of the year.
Unbelievable. Service? What service? Talk about snail and mail.
Well, you think it's more than just snail mail now, it's slower than that. So it took them 8 days just to bring it to Queensland. And let alone it actually took us only 2 days to get to Caromine. Think about it, think about that difference.
When you bought it, you should have told them to send it express post. Shonky colonies. Shonky, I say.
And then the next one, I'm pretty sure was the Depot Closure Freakout. That was episode 261.
This is bull.
Yep, this is why. I told you they people over.
Total bull. We are full to capacity. Now get a truck over and empty it, eh, idiots?
Exactly! Get a truck and empty it, you dumb.
Got to be somebody that you can complain to about this mob.
The transit centre thing, he obviously was real mad about that.
Just another thing that they don't need. It costs billions of dollars.
And they've already started demolishing the Brisbane Transit Centre. And they're obviously building new rail stations nearby to Woolloongabba, Albert Street, you name it. All those places. Underground railways.
Why do they need a station at bloody Woolloongabba? There's one at Park Road. It's only a 200 yards away.
And there was also a few other ones from 2020. Oh yeah, no one can compare you to have a flu shot, that one. So nobody can compare me to have a flu shot?
Nobody. It's entirely up to you whether or not you choose to have a flu shot. I could have got one here, free. I don't want one. They can't make me have one. The choice is mine.
Then they won't let me in. And the lockdown procedure as well is still lockdown. The lockdown in the area as well, so that's even worse.
Total nonsense to say they won't let you in if you haven't had a flu shot. All the flu shot does is make the flu when you get it, if you get it, not as bad as if you didn't have a flu shot. It doesn't stop you getting the flu.
There's so much that has happened ever since we started back, all the way back a long time ago. Now, these things here are pretty much a lot of the things that have happened, and over time, it's just been that way. But we are so lucky that we are obviously beginning to see a new revolution here. And, oh yeah, let's have a look at the Psych Edge Storage Assembly freakout. Hey Islanders, we're having a bit of a hissy fit, me mostly, because look at this. The instructions don't make sense to him. They just don't. At all. Look. All of this right here doesn't make sense to him. Or me.
Any other paperwork with it at all?
No, that's it. That's all that they give you. Yep, that's all they give you. It's just that. That's all they've got. It's this bunch of diagrams here.
I'll show you how these go on. Obviously they go on there, but which way round? That way? That way? That way?
Exactly. You see, do you see what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It just does not make any sense.
None at all.
So I'm going to find out the link for Wes Farmers, send them this, tell them that they need to make the instructions much easier. I'm sorry that you have to hear me rage, but that they need to see this. Because it does not make sense at all. The instructions don't make sense to someone who's as old school as he is. Or anyone like me, for example.
Well, this thing here, it's not even showing on there. It just says, there's two of them, but you show me where it is on there. It isn't there.
Oh, do you Islanders see it? Do you? No, you don't. That's right, Islanders, you don't see it. So where's Farmers? F you. F you! Not, yeah, that's damn right, it's not fair. Where's Farmers? F you! And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm trying not to cuss towards the West Farmers company, because I know I've gotten things from them before, but they're not, it's Mission Impossible, so they're gonna like this. I think it might be best to step outside here. I don't even get any of this at all. Making possible like this. Yeah. And
Oh yeah, Psychedad's boating freak out. That's another good one.
We actually had much better luck the second, third time round, everyone. And we actually caught something.
Oh, go on, yeah.
Oh no.
God.
Ah, move this net over here. For goodness sakes.
Bit of a turn out. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to just press the button and the thing stops. Don't have to put
But no, they make our wood motors like that, don't they? Of course they do. Keep calm in there. Keep calm in there.
And several other freakouts that I can't even mention. So let's go through those too.
Nope, everyone else has taken them still.
Yeah, of course you'll go in there.
Yep, this island's full of them, you know. The island's just full of them.
God, this is bullshit.
Yep, they f people over alright.
Absolute bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
No f***ing way in the world all these are in there shopping.
Hi. Got an absolutely useless team right there.
This turkey from a fast bowler gets hit here on the pad and it says it's going over the top of the stumps.
Didn't even go over the top of it. If you got
Warren
hit.
got it with a bloody spinner, he got hit here and it says it's hitting the stumps. You tell me. Bull. Total bull. Always was. Idiot who invented it and hasn't got a bloody clue. Might be alright for tennis, but it don't work for cricket. Cricket balls just don't do that. Ugh. I said they want to take this hawkeye and shot it to the house.
Oh, the
Absolute rubbish.
you're referring to the cricket, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tricks about as out as you can possibly get. Smack in front and the ball's taken middle stump and it says, wickets missing, going up over the top, because it bounces like a bloody tennis ball. Cricket balls do not do that. They really should shoot the idiot that invented it, Sam.
It invented tennis ball bounced cricket balls, huh?
Well, the logic tells you, mate, you get a billiard table and you fire a billiard ball at one of the cushions. The angle that it went onto that cushion is the exact angle that it's going to come off it. The other way, that way. The angle will be identical. You won't get that one going on there and this one coming back here. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah, well,
the
they,
physics say it can't happen, and it doesn't happen. Because these bloody idiots here with their hawk eyes go, bullshit it does. Far out it just isn't funny. You Warner out leg before in the first innings, I think it was Warner. To one of the bloody spinners. The ball hit the ground and it's kicked like that. And it's hit him on the pad. And they all appealed, says, how's that? And the umpire says, out. So Warner says, I will appeal that decision. And they go to this stupid hawkeye thing. And you could see the ball's moved that far from when it's hit the ground almost at right angles.
Ooh.
And then yet when you get this U-Butte fucking Hawkeye, there's no such angle there. It's much straighter, and it's going straight. It's not going further away, it's going straight. The ball itself would have missed the stumps by at least a full set of stumps. And Hawkeye says it hit the stumps. Bullshit.
It didn't hit the stumps at all.
Absolute bullshit.
If it didn't hit the stumps, it didn't hit the stumps, alright? That's what they don't realise. These absolute incompetent, those incompetent out there, they've misinterpreted. They misinterpreted it, as always. They're misinterpreting everything nowadays.
All you get is tennis ball bounce out of it. And it doesn't happen. And the umpires know it doesn't happen. That's why they said it. It's out. It's not going to go up over the top of the stumps. It's going to hit the stumps. But Hawkeye says, no, it's going to hit the ground there and go. Yeah. It might even spin wheels bowling because they throw it up in the air, it comes up.
Whoa!
Alright everyone, well that is pretty much all that we can do for now. I don't know where Uncle Thomas is. Psycho Dad is sleeping. We're hoping that he'll wake up tomorrow. He's going to go to the PA hospital tomorrow. Have some tests done. And then we're coming back here. And Psycho Dad, I think we'll probably be resting. So I'll just check in on him and see if he's alright after a little bit. And we'll see what's going to happen from there. It's all going to be really, really good. So we're going to look forward to that. Alright, well anyways Islanders, I think that's probably going to have to be it. We're just going to, real quickly, towards the end, I really was going to show you Psycho Dad, but unfortunately now I don't think I will be. Because he is sleeping. I want to leave Psycho Dad alone when he's sleeping, because he does get real mad when anyone tries to wake him up. But we will continue on with finding Uncle Thomas. And we'll see if I can communicate with him. Yeah, so on my Dell G3 gaming laptop, I'm going to obviously see if I can find Uncle Thomas. Let's see if I can find him. Austin Aspen Network 1 is Uncle Thomas's channel. Alright, so I found him here. Let's see what he has to say. Uncle Thomas is weird.
Oh, yeah. Later, I'm going to take you guys outside. It snowed last night.
Yeah?
It snowed good.
Yeah, I know, Uncle Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you said that to me already.
I don't have to do much explaining.
I think it's already been explained.
Not in this video, but probably the next one.
It's already been explained, Uncle Thomas. You don't need to explain it.
My shoes he's on. Because I have to stop the video and flip your camera on and start another video. Actual shooting.
Simba? Okay, Uncle Thomas, we don't really need to show Simba up in here. You okay? Uncle Thomas?
Last night we had goulash.
You're weird.
Could be better.
No, Uncle Thomas, you're being weird. Having tiny sips, really?
Water.
Yes, it is water.
Oh, damn, son.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you can't even see you properly. That's more like it.
There we go. What the tasty little snack.
Hey!
Thomas is getting sexual.
No, you're not getting sexual, you're getting weird.
Oh, daddy.
Again.
Ooh. Yeah. Rock and roll. Ow.
Yeah, of course it will hurt, Uncle Thomas. Obviously. No, stop doing that. Just drink it properly. Don't just take tiny little sips.
Oh. This is about to be a nasty plan.
I cannot translate what he's saying, Islanders. Next. Uncle Thomas.
Alright, goodbye.
At least Uncle Thomas said goodbye in style, properly. Yeah, okay. So thanks for watching this episode of Island Life, Islanders. Leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you, Islanders, on the 25th of January when we head to the city. Bye!
All the oysters are underwater.
Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official Island Life YouTube channel.